The 2024 BMW X6 sacrifices practicality to style, but comes standard with all-wheel drive. What kind of car is the 2024 BMW X6? The midsize luxury SUV X5's coupe-like cousin is the 2024 BMW X6. Its sportiness is highlighted at the expense of roominess by its rounded roof and tapered rear. Similar SUV pairs are available from other German competitors in the Mercedes-Benz GLA class and Porsche Cayenne. Though, in comparison to the similar BMW X5, it places more emphasis on performance than utility. The updated X6 receives a TCC rating of 6.6 out of 10, featuring a mild hybrid starting generator as standard and an improved user interface. What's new with the 2024 BMW X6? The most extensive update since the third-generation model's 2020 release is present in the 2024 X6. The most notable modifications are in the cockpit technology, but BMW refines and strengthens the three powertrain choices in its three models, the xDrive 40i, M60i, and X6M Competition. All-wheel drive and the M Sport option, which accentuates the front appearance with a huge octagonal lower grille that sits beneath the iconic kidney grille above it, are standard on the 2024 X6. The daytime running lights in new LED headlights also function as turn indicators, blinking at the sides. The roofline and the back of the X6 and X5 are where the biggest differences are seen. Like a fastback, the X6 rounds into the raked tailgate. The largest upgrades for the 2024 X6 will be found herein. Under a single glass pane, a 14.9-inch touchscreen and a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster curve in the direction of the driver. The touchscreen replaces the majority of the climate control buttons, and a light bar beneath the center vents emphasizes the horizontal design while drawing attention to the aluminum and wood trim. BMW switches to a push-button selector in place of a gear lever. A modified 3.0-liter inline-six turbocharged with a 48-volt mild hybrid system that manages the start/stop function and reduces engine output when coasting is engaged by the selection. With the mild hybrid active, this new powertrain can produce up to 398 lb-ft of torque and 375 horsepower, which is 40 horsepower and 51 lb-ft of torque more than its predecessor. It also runs leaner and meaner. With EPA ratings of 23 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway, and 24 miles per gallon combined, fuel efficiency rises by 2 miles per gallon. An 8-speed telepathic automatic gearbox powers all four wheels on every X6. In the end, the X6 handles like an SUV because it is an SUV, even though it is 2.2 inches lower than the X5. This is partially countered by an independent suspension with adaptive damping. A mild hybrid system is also utilized by the 4.4-liter V8 twin-turbo X6 M60i xDrive. It has an output of 523 horsepower and 553 lb-ft and can reach 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. First-time movers of the mild hybrid power plant are the X6M Competition. With a ride tuned to 11 on the firmness scale and 617 horsepower, it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. The changeable V8 exhaust shifts the ratio of chill to adrenaline. Because of the fastback-like shape, there is less room for cargo and rear passengers. Compared to the X5, there are 6.5 cubic feet less vertical capacity and 1.7 and 1.2 inches less back legroom and headroom, respectively, for rear seat passengers. Growing adults will not fit in the back comfortably at 6 feet. The 2024 X6 from BMW is outfitted with driver assist technologies including active lane control, blind spot monitoring, automated highlights, automated reverse parking, which can back the SUV out of a tight position without the driver having to get out of the car. In an attempt to win over the IIHS, which criticized the headlamps for not receiving a top safety pick award, it might take another look at its innovative headlight design. How much does the 2024 BMW X6 cost? Even with basic all-wheel drive, the X6 costs at least $6,400 more than a comparably equipped X5, and around $3,500 more than the 2023 model. The X6, which retails for $74,895 with a $995 destination fee, includes a digital key, a satellite radio trial that lasts for a year, a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, A 14.9-inch touchscreen that allows for wireless smartphone charging and connectivity, and an upgraded infotainment system with more data processing power. Heated synthetic leather sport seats up front and a panoramic sunroof are standard comfort elements. With its dynamic exhaust, electronic rear differential, and M Sport brakes, the X6 M60i xDrive's V8 raises the price to $94,595. This creates a happy medium performance point between the base model and the $128,195 X6M competition. 2024 BMW X6 styling. We're not too fond of the way the X6 curves the roof of the boxier X5. The majority of SUVs have a squared-off back end to maximize their utility factor. Here, BMW turns the angle into a curve, giving it an awkwardly proportioned fastback SUV profile. Although it's distinctive enough to merit a point, we feel more comfortable giving the orderly and serene interior a point. That is a 7. The M Sport package, which has a sizable octagonal lower grille beneath the traditional kidney grille above it, is standard on the 2024 X6. The daytime running lights and new LED headlights also function as turn indicators, blinking at the sides. The X6 has extra black trim pieces and tall air intakes around the front ends. Rear vents protrude out the ends of the rounded rear, where narrow taillights hug the ends and terminate before the BMW roundel in the middle of the tailgate. The kidney grille of the X6M is more slim, but it has bigger side air intakes and a lower grille to help cool the V8. The most visible differences are the brightest colors, including Wildberry Metallic, $5,000, or the staggered wheel sizes, with 21s in front and 22s in back. A 14.9-inch touchscreen and a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster curve toward the driver behind a single glass pane, creating a horizontal motif that spans the dash interior. Only a narrow strip of controls remains for the hazards, defrosters, and volume knob, while the majority of the temperature control buttons move onto the touchscreen. Between the climate bar and touchscreen are slender center vents. The console still features driving mode buttons and a controller dial, but the gear selector is now a push button rather as a lever. BMW creates a quiet, almost tranquil interior by balancing aluminum elements with natural textures like wood and leather. 2024 BMW X6 performance. The BMW X6 from 2024 moves like a linebacker in the pros. The 8-speed automatic transmission that powers the electric motor in every BMW X6 increases output by 12 horsepower and 147 lb-ft of torque. The 48-volt mild hybrid system reduces engine power while coasting in eco mode to help with fuel economy, and also eliminates any turbo lag. All 4 wheels receive power from the engine, and the adaptive suspension has a soft to stiff tuning range. From there, the 3 different models each have a unique performance, ranging from hot to cold. The BMW X6M would score an additional point for its lightning-fast acceleration, giving it an 8 out of 7, for handling and performance combined. How fast is the BMW X6? The updated 3.0-liter inline-6 turbocharged basic X6 xDrive 40 is the vehicle of choice for most X6 buyers. With the mild hybrid active, it produces up to 398 lb-ft of torque and 375 horsepower, which is 40 horsepower and 51 lb-ft more than its predecessor. BMW claims that it reaches 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, but if you're tempted to turn this daily commuter into a daily sprinter, think about your tires first. The X6 comes standard with run-flat tires on 20-inch wheels, although performance run-flat tires on 21-inch wheels and performance tires on 22-inch wheels are also available. The only occasion you would want to use the paddle shifters is to downshift a few gears prior to a passing maneuver in order to warn the turbocharger of what's about to happen. The 8-speed shifts through low speeds with ease. It moves quickly enough to get a point on our scale, and given its massive 5,002 pounds, it appears even faster. Even with a nearly perfect weight distribution, a lower ride height than the X6, and a double wishbone front suspension and multi-link rear with adaptive damping at all 4 corners, the X6 still has SUV-like handling characteristics. For offsetting some of that weight, it receives an additional point, bringing its total score to a 7. An SUV, no less, but a clever one. If scored independently, the M60i and X6M competition's lightning-fast 0 to 60 miles per hour speeds would receive an additional point, raising their score to an 8. The X6 has 8.5 inches of ground clearance instead of 8.7 inches and is 2.2 inches taller than the X5. M versions have a 0.5-inch lower seat. 2024 BMW X6 comfort and quality. Utility is nipped and tucked out of the SUV form by the X6. A lower ride height and a sloping roof that reduces both back headroom and storage space set the 2024 BMW X6 apart from the similar X5. It receives points for its opulent fit and finish, as well as its supportive front sport seats, much like almost every other BMW. Another point is awarded for the cargo capacity of 27.4 cubic feet, however the loss of vertical room is noteworthy when considering that the boxier X5 has 34.0 cubic feet of space. The total comes to an 8. The X6 16-way power seats, which can accommodate a range of body shapes from larger to smaller, are the best feature for front passengers. Although the upholstery on those heated seats is made of synthetic leather, the real hides are very alluring. Despite the 3 seat belts, this luxury can be extended to the back, but only for smaller passengers and only for 2 people. Even by compact crossover standards, the rear legroom is a little narrow, 35.7 inches, so 6-footers will have to stoop to squeeze their heads in. The rear seat's 40/20/40 split makes the middle seat the ideal pass-through to the back. When those are folded down, the rear cargo area grows to 59.6 cubic feet, as opposed to 72.3 cubic feet in the X5. How safe is the BMW X6? The safety information for the X6 is still unclear. The IIHS discovered it had excellent ratings in its testing, but the NHTSA hasn't and probably won't test it. However, the IIHS testing of the new headlights raised questions, leading to a moderate rating for insufficient high beams. To earn a top safety pick, BMW probably changed the headlights in the middle of the year. Either way, automatic emergency braking, active lane control, blind spot monitoring, automatic high lights, and a driver attention monitor are among the standard driver assist technologies that BMW outfits the 2024 X6 with. Take into consideration the $800 parking assistance package, which includes a clever automatic reverse parking feature that allows the SUV to be backed out of a tight position without the driver having to get in. The addition of a surround view camera system is more crucial because it helps look over the large rear blind zones. Although adaptive cruise control is an additional $2,100, it really represents a $4,650 upgrade since it comes with the $2,550 premium package. You're in luck with the M competition, the additional cost is just $1,700. 2024 BMW X6 features. Even with the top-tier 2024 BMW X6, there are still a ton of extra upgrades available. The 2024 X6 xDrive 40i from BMW is expensive, but it also comes with a lot of features. The updated X6 costs $74,895 with delivery and includes a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 14.9-inch touchscreen with wireless smartphone charging and networking, a digital key, and a 1-year trial of satellite radio. Heated synthetic leather sport seats up front and a panoramic sunroof are standard comfort elements. A point up to a 9 is awarded for the standard features, broad list of extras, sophisticated infotainment system, and 4-year per 50,000-mile guarantee with 3 years of periodic maintenance. It is too far away from a value to receive a perfect 10. Thanks for watching.